Most people quit reselling within 60 days. Honestly, it's not because the money isn't there. It's because they're spending every Saturday digging through thrift stores for items that sell for $7. And that's the part that nobody warns you about. You need a resale stream of income. But the way most people do it is broken from day one. I went down a rabbit hole on this topic, read through dozens of Reddit threads, watched hours of YouTube breakdowns, dug through forums where people talk about what's actually working and what isn't. And what I found surprised me because the advice most people give about reselling sounds great on paper, but falls apart the second you try to live it. Here's what I mean. The standard advice goes something like this: start by decluttering your home. List your unused stuff on Facebook Marketplace. And once you run out of your own things, hit up the thrift stores, garage sales, estate sales, and find items for a few bucks and flip them for a profit. Rinse and repeat. And look, that does work in theory. People in forums regularly talk about turning $10 estate sales finds into $50 sales. Whatever you sell on Marketplace is cash in your pocket. That part is real. Those conversations are happening constantly, and nobody's making them up. But here's the thing that nobody talks about: you have a job. You're working 10 hours a day. You get home, you're tired. The kids need attention. Dinner needs to happen. Life needs to happen. So, when exactly are you supposed to drive across town to three different thrift stores, dig through racks of clothes and shelves of random stuff, hoping to find something worth listing? Saturday morning? That's the answer everyone gives. Give up your Saturdays. So let's actually walk through what that looks like. You spend 4 hours sourcing on Saturday. You find maybe 6 or 7 items worth listing, and that's a decent haul, not a guaranteed one. You spend another 2 hours photographing them, writing descriptions, posting them online. Then you wait. Maybe three of them sell over the next week. You net what? 40, 50 bucks. After gas, after your time, after the listings that never sold. And then there's one of the most consistent complaints I found across every reselling forum I dug through. Buyers on Facebook Marketplace agreed to a price, confirm a meetup, and then just disappeared. Ghost you completely. You held the item, blocked out the time, made the drive, got nothing. That complaint shows up over and over again. It's not a fluke, it's a pattern. Think about it. You just traded your entire Saturday time you could have spent with your family, time you can never get back, for pocket change. And you have to do it again next week, and the week after that, and the week after that. There is no residual anything. You stop sourcing, you stop earning, period. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Because I kept digging, and the people who are actually building real income, not just side money, but real recurring income, they're not doing this. They shifted away from physical inventory entirely. One of the things that kept coming up in my research was the idea of selling digital products and a done for you systems instead of physical stuff. And when you stop and compare the two, the contrast is pretty striking. With physical reselling, you need inventory, you need storage space. People in these forums literally describe garages packed wall to wall with bins. You need to ship things. You meet strangers in parking lots. You deal with returns, complaints, lowball offers, no shows. And every single dollar you make requires you to go find the next item to sell. The forums make it clear: the moment you stop sourcing, the income stops too. With digital products, there's no inventory, nothing to ship, nothing to store, no meeting strangers at gas stations, and the margin structure is completely different. When you're flipping a thrift store find, your margins are unpredictable. You might buy something for $8 and sell it for 20. But after fees and gas and your time, the actual profit shrinks fast. Digital products flip that equation. The overhead is lower, and more of each dollar stays with you. And before I get to the specific mechanics of that, I want you to picture something. Picture your morning before work. You've got maybe 30 minutes before you need to leave. What if that 30 minutes you could do the one or two things that actually move your income forward? And then a system, everything else, the follow up, the selling, the closing, all of it. You go to work, you live your day, and the system keeps working together, whether you're thinking about it or not. That is not a fantasy. That's what automation and done for you systems actually look like when they're set up properly. One line I keep coming back to from my research: sell what already sells. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. And that's the exact opposite of what thrift store flipping asks you to do. Every Saturday, you're literally starting from scratch, hoping the next bin has something valuable in it. There is no system, there's no leverage, just time and luck. When a system handles the selling and follow up for you automatically, you're not sacrificing every free hour. You're working in small blocks before work, after the kids go to bed, on a lunch break, and the system does the heavy lifting in between. You're not chained to a garage full of inventory. You're not driving around burning gas. You're not going back and forth with someone in a marketplace comment thread over $3. And honestly, that's what most people stuck in a 9 to 5 actually need, not a side hustle that quietly becomes a second job, not something that devours every weekend. They need something that builds even when they're not actively building it, something residual, something that doesn't reset to zero every Monday morning. You need a resale stream of income, yes, but what you choose to resell changes everything. Physical goods keep you on a treadmill. Digital systems let you step off it. By the way, if that last part hit home and you want to see what a residual income stream actually looks like when 80% of every dollar stays in your pocket and a done for you system handles the selling, go check out what I've been working with. Everything I just walked through is laid out right there on a turnkey system. The link is in the description